Hey, hey, hey. Let's go do this real fast. Let's remove this real fast. Hey, hey, hey. What it do? What it do? And it's been a minute since I done did one of these. But hey, look, you know what? A lot of people want to know what's so great about Nowsite, right? And Nowsite has really changed throughout throughout the times so much that I said, okay, you know what? It is time to do an update. Okay. It's time to show everything that Nowsite actually has to offer. So that's exactly what I decided to do. So I'm gonna go actually show you the benefits, okay, and joining Outside, especially since it's changed so much. You know, when we first came into play, we was called Royalty. A lot of people knew us as a beacon company, all right, and and a lot of people don't realize just how much we've grown, how much we've changed throughout the years. Also, a lot of people and a lot of companies have came and gone in the amount of time that Nowside has been here going strong and elevating and scaling it up. So as I started joining like all these other companies, right? And don't get me wrong, I make a lot of money in every company I'm in, but I started to realize something. Nothing really stands up to Nowsite. And it's a reason for that. A couple of things. Like I'm in companies where you got to balance points. And if you don't have enough points on this side or that side, then you ain't getting paid. Even though you might have put in the work already, you might have put in a ton of people into that company, right? So you would figure like, okay, I done put in 200-300 people, so I should definitely be getting some type of residual income, right? Wrong. You don't have enough points, you're not getting paid. So that's a little aggressive for the average person. Now, for me, it's not a problem because I could put enough people on both sides to be able to make sure that I cycle every week. But for the average person, that's what I'm talking about. The average person, that's not really all that easy to do, right? Then I've been in companies, we have to balance 3 legs. Think about that. It's already hard to balance 2 legs, but to balance 3 legs, oh my God. Again, the average person can't do that. That means you got to put people in here. Let's just go a little bit. Let's say you put 10 people to the left. Then that means you need 10 people to the right. And it might have been a percentage you need on the third, like maybe like 5. But still, that's 25 people. And it'd be to get like a basic check, $500, $1,000, something like that. So again, that wasn't the easiest comp plan to do, right? Then we got smart contracts. Okay. Now, cool. Awesome, great, especially if you find one that's legit. But the one issue that I have with smart contracts is it's like selling cars. I sell $10,000 worth of cars this month. Well, I did great. But if next month I don't sell $10,000 worth of Teslas again, I don't get paid the same thing I got previously, which means you always got to be coming up with new sales. It isn't one of the things where I do something today and I get paid for weeks or months on end afterwards, right? So that was a problem. So I was like, Then crypto, all right, awesome, diversify, great. You know what I mean? Bitcoin was going to 60. Everybody, woo! Where's it at right now? I get it. I'm not panicking. This isn't FUD, so I get it. Buy, hold, all that. But guess what? That's the problem. When Bitcoin drops like it just did, now you got to hold it for who knows how long just to get back to where you're at. Otherwise, now you're cashing out of profit. Okay. So it was all good when it was going up. We kept trying to tell everybody, look, we're in a bull market. So it's always good when it's a bull. How are things when it's a bear? And now we're in this bear market. Okay. And it's like, oh. So once I started looking at all these different things and I watched so many different companies come and go. Now let's talk about all the money games, all the Burexes and the Fasages and the Daisies and all the little money games, right? Never sustained itself. Never can make it past a year. Be lucky to make it 6 months, but a year tops, out of here. And I was just like, while all this was going on, let's talk Nowsite. Nowsite, scaling it up. Nowsite, 100% growth every year. Nowsite awarded top 10 companies out of 100 companies in Canada, and they came in number 80 out of 100 companies. And you didn't even qualify your company to make at least $1 million worth of growth from the year prior. Okay, Nowsite. Nowsite, great retention. You still got people that have been with me for 4 years versus 4 months and quitting, but been with me 4 years, going on 5 years. Nowsite, going on my 5th year with the company. And then the real thing that really is the comp plan. It's a uni level. So all that binary. Hey, look, again, if you're a builder, I'm not saying anything wrong with binary because like a person like me can go put one or two people in that I need, and then start stacking and putting everybody else up under each other, right? So if you're a builder like me, yes, binaries make perfect sense. You know what I mean? But if you're not a builder, it can be a little bit discouraging. And unilevels isn't, because it's more like dollar for dollar. It means that whatever you put in, okay, you pretty much are getting paid on that. So with Nowsite, you don't need hundreds of people to get paid. You can have like 5-10 people on your team and be pretty much getting a check already. You know what I mean? And that right there was the game changer for me, as far as, you know, picking this over other things. It's like, you know what? Honestly, for a person to get the most out of what they're trying to do, Nowsite's really it. And then this is the thing that really, really made it make sense. I said, everything else I just named, I might be talking you out of what you're currently doing. I might be saying, all right, this is what you're doing, but come look at what I'm doing. And it might distract you. And it might make you stop looking at your smart contract. It might make you stop looking at your Forex. It may make you stop looking at your crypto. But this Nowsite says, hold up. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing right now. But the only difference is we're going to use Nowsite to market it all. We're going to use Nowsite to make unlimited websites for it, landing pages for it, capture pages for it, help you build your email list with it, with autoresponders, SMS texting. We're going to be able to build funnels for your whole team. Okay, so when they come in, they already got a funnel for all those opportunities I just named, for the smart contract, for the Forex, for the crypto, for the anything that you're in, health and wellness, lotions and potions, whatever you're in, you can use Nowsite for it. So I was like, that makes perfect sense to start out. People ask me, Quan, if it's one thing I should be doing, what's the one thing? Nowsite. Okay, because that will be your foundation. And then from there, then you could branch out to all these other things. Then you can use the system to be able to make money for you by promoting all these other things to go with it. Then what also made it make sense, a lot of other stuff I'm in, it's aggressive. I'm in one company, $1,500 to start, $150 a month. They take 10% of your profits, 20% at every quarterly. That's pretty aggressive. Another one I'm in, all in, you got to come in with over $2,000. That's pretty aggressive for the average person. Another company I'm in, you got to come in with $199 or $499 and then $135 a month. Not too bad, but still, I'm talking about the average person here. But Nowsite, $47 a month, less than $50 a month. What is that, like 67 cents a day? Oh, wow. Yeah, most of us can afford that, if not all of us, right? And if we can't afford that, we need to be having a different conversation. I mean, you're a grown person that doesn't even have an extra $47 a month at your disposal. Think about that. So once I start breaking this down, I said, well, wait a minute. If I want the person to win, what's the best way for them to win right now out of everything I got going on? Nowsite. And then the nice thing about it is, after that, then you can branch out to anything else and not have to lose or give up anything. The other reason why Nowsite's so great, because you're getting paid basically for your tools. If you're a marketer, a business owner, inspiring entrepreneur, network marketer, work from home, digital market, whatever you want to call yourself, if you're any of those things, okay, any of those things, then that means you need a way to market that. You need a way to promote it. So right now, even if we take Nowsite off the table, you got click ads, you got ClickFunnels, you got WordPress, you got something of that nature. ClickFunnels is $90 a month, or most people have the big version, $300 a month. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, if you're a real marketer or a real entrepreneur, you're building a list. You've heard it all the time. Money's in the list. Money's in the list. So that means you got Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, something like that. Yeah, it starts off with $25 for your first 100. We go through that with buying one lead, right? One lead source. So what happens after that? Oh, $50 a month, $150 a month, $200 a month, all that. To be able to track everything you got going on, Salesforce, $300 a month. To be able to do SMS texting, oh man, forget about another $50 a month or up. And that doesn't include you having to buy the credits to go with it. And then none of this is just unlimited, right? You got to pay, you know what I mean? For all your different things you're doing. Nowsite, all that included under one umbrella. Then you get to make unlimited websites, unlimited capture pages, which means now you can build this out for your team. You can have every single business that you're in right now. You could be promoting it. Okay. Again, it makes perfect sense when you start breaking it down and you start saying, well, wait a minute, out of everything else you got going on, remember, I named a lot. And the only thing I forgot to name was Forex. But Forex is the same thing. While you're trying to learn, you're not earning unless you're bringing people in. And it's kind of hard to for a dog to chase two rabbits, right? So if you're really, really deep into your education, you're probably not deep into recruiting. And if you're deep into recruiting, chances is you're not really diving into the education. So you're not really making the money off the Forex. Or you're like one of these cats that just stayed on your demo. You stayed on your demo and you never actually elevated to a live account. I mean, it's just so many different factors. Or you finally do jump into your live account, woo, and you start losing. So now you're down. So now you get discouraged. I mean, do you see where we going here? Are you picking up when I'm dropping down? And at the end of the day, Nowsite is still going strong. Plus, like I said, I've been watching these companies come and go. And why that's been happening? Nowsite. 22,000 a month. Nowsite. Never made less than 7,000 a month. And that was only 3 months in 2017. And from that point forward, it was 11,000 or better. Nowsite. Everything else, fly by night. There's nothing else unless it's a legacy company that's been around 10, 20 plus years that can compete with Nowsite right now, 2021, that can say, I've been here going on 5 years. Name them. Name those top companies that everybody's in my inbox with right now as we speak, and you tell me they got 4 or 5 years plus on their belt, and I'll listen. And I'm going to guarantee that you can't. I'm going to guarantee the best you can say, oh, they've been around since last year. That's probably the best you can tell me. And then, yeah, a couple here and there, you probably can pull out the Woolworths. But for the most part, these ain't legacy companies. These are companies that are just quick money grabs, and eventually they're going to be gone. So when I started realizing all that, I said, you know what? I got to really show these people what they're getting. You know, I think a lot of people just really don't understand just how powerful Nowsite really is. So we're going to dive in right now, and I'm going to show you exactly what you get when you join Nowsite. All right, because it is imperative that people actually really know just how powerful this system is. And if you don't part with that little $47, like, to be honest with you, when we did the $20 deal, yeah, I put like 24 people in, but to be honest with you, it should have been 2,400, like, for real. I got over 5,000 people on my list, and everybody that saw that ad should have jumped on it. They should have jumped on it because it at $20 a month. You don't see, that's the thing I like about the company. How many companies you know where the owners of the company care more about the field than they care about themselves? Yeah, you hear people say that, but then you see they prove otherwise. They get greedy. This the first company, they give more to the field. When they did that $20 deal, they took $100-something thousand loss. Because while they did the $20, they discounted 47 to 20 and let everybody come in at 20. Woohoo! But guess what they did with the volume of that? They gave us full volume as affiliates. Can you imagine that? So that's like you get paid commission for selling a $30,000 car, right? And let's say out of a $30,000 car, you get $5,000 commission. But now the owner said, hey, we're going to cut that $30,000 car in half. So we're going to let you sell that same car for $15,000, but I'm still going to give you $5,000 commission, which means the owner of that car only made $10,000. That's what Nowsite just did with that promo. How many companies do you know is going to do that? How many companies do you know where the owner shows up twice a week? Okay, twice a week on a live where you can ask any and every question. Then he does his own training. Then he does it again in French, and he's the owner, already made $1 million with the company, and he's still doing this type of stuff. How many? And then because the owner has vision, the owner said, "Wait a minute, you know what?" Because at first we had to do it all-in-one marketing platform that you can do all your marketing, just drag and drop. But then we came to realize something. Wait a minute. People don't want to work. They don't want to learn a new skill set. They don't want to go back to design school or go to design school for the first time. They just want to pay their money and get it done. They say they want a website, they want to pay, and that website's done. They say they want to have capture pages, landing pages, email autoresponders, they want to pay, and then that gets done. So guess what they created? They create the done for you, not done, not DIY, not do it yourself, okay, not DIY, but DFY. They're going to do it for you. So now when you join Nowsite, okay, you're going to come in and they're going to say, hold up, we're going to build out your website. Let's spend an hour and build out your website for you, okay? And not only are they going to build out your website for you, they're going to take all the risk of it, you not liking it. And if you don't like it, you can get your full money back, no questions asked, poof, be gone. How many places do you know do that? Come on. How many businesses right now online do you know do that? We all marketers here. We've all been a part of a lot of stuff. How many businesses you know is giving you that much value for $47 a month? Everything else I named, like I said, everything else I'm a part of costs you hundreds and some of them thousands to be a part of. All of them. I don't have anything else that's under $100. Everything else, if you come in, you're going to be paying. I think the lowest thing I got other than that is $89 a month. That's it. And to be honest with you, that's on the very low scale. Chances is you're going to upgrade some of the things once you join, and you're going to be paying more than $89 a month. That's just the God's honest truth. Nowsite's the only thing that you're going to pay $47. Yeah, they got some add-ons. Yeah, they got some upsells, but you don't need them. Your other companies, it'd be like, yeah, they got upsells that you actually need if you want to get the most out of this. Nowsite, you're getting the most out of it right out the gate. You're getting unlimited websites out the gate. You're getting unlimited capture pages, landing pages. You know what? You know my motto. I can show you better than I can tell you. So let's go ahead, dive right in and show you exactly what I am talking about. So right here, we're going to break it all down one by one. So let's go with these analytics first. So with your analytics, you over here posting on your Facebook, as you can see, you posting on your, now I haven't been doing this part a lot lately because I've been so busy and I was out of town lately. So all my numbers is looking real raggedy right now. You see zeros because I haven't been doing, I'm supposed to be doing back here, right? Which is using the social marketing. And what the social marketing allows you to do is allows you to be able to have 3-click marketing, which means if someone lands on your post that they can, they'll see a post they can land on it. It's clickable. They have, you can see everything that's been shared. You can see what you shared to LinkedIn, Twitter, all that. But basically it's giving you your analytics. Okay. Like Salesforce would be doing. So now you got that right there. Okay. You do have online ads. I haven't even set up my online ads yet to this new account, but you got online ads. So you can drop a pin, pick it up. Retargeting ads. See, we didn't change so much. I even forget sometimes. So no, retargeting ads. So your ads now are the type of ads where if somebody sees it, it starts following them around. Y'all seen that before. You've seen a nice pair of shoes. Ooh, I love the shoes, but I'm not buying it right now. Next thing you know, it's following you all over the place. You're seeing it on Facebook. You're seeing it when you was logging into your friend's site and looking on his page. You're seeing it when you went over to Instagram. You're seeing it on Google. You're like, what is going on here? Am I possessed or something? Well, that is a retargeting ad. Okay. Then you got websites. Now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this because I want you to see just how easy this is. Some of you might be saying, look, man, I don't want to do, I'm not a techie person, but look how many different websites I got back here. Why? Because we get unlimited websites. So all these is websites right here, right? And I make one for all my business right now. I'm making one right now as we speak for all the companies that I'm in. So that way, when you land on the site, all I got to do is say, hey, Kwan, what are you a part of right now? And I give you one site and you can see it. So I'll give you a bar. I'm not done with it yet, but just to go show you. So this is one of my sites right now that I'm working on. Got an intro up there right there. I'm going to have all the companies that I'm a part of right here, their videos, and then you can see more and go right to it. That way, when somebody says, Kwan, I know you got multiple things going on. Can you share? I say there's one page and they're good. Also, I want you to notice up here at the top. What do you see? You see that this is SSL certificate right there, right? So you see that this guy, and it's hosted by Nowsite. So you're going to get hosting. You're going to get an SSL security, which means your site is secure. In case you don't know what that means, your site is going to be secure. All right. And you're going to have the domain because Nowsite has secured the now.site name. So you're going to have whatever you want to call your business now.site. Some people say, oh, these are subdomains. No, they're not subdomains. And yes, they still do indexing in Google. Yes, they do. I have some sites that's on Google right now that show up. Okay. So now let's get into some of these sites. It's like the twin turbo landing page that my man Melvin made. Okay, so you see we got things moving at the top in the vid. You see we got a countdown timers. We got things glowing. Like I said, these ain't just some rinky dink run-of-the-mill situation. You can do anything that you need to do here. I've created things for my other companies, twin turbo and things I'm in like that, so people can get a quick get started and know exactly what to do to get started. Come here, click your wallet. Here go your step-by-steps on what to do. You know what I mean? Like I streamline all the businesses I'm in, and then I give this same stuff to my team. Okay, so now they can get started right away. I don't have to dig up all these different videos. I don't have to dig up how to buy Tron, how to set up your account. What's the step-by-step? I just create a quick website through Nowsite. Boom, they have it. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying, this is going to be your one-stop shop for all the stuff you got going on. Here go another landing page by my man Melvin. Now, what you notice is that I'm sharing things from other people. You know why? Because when you're part of Nowsite, you can share all your stuff with one click, and it goes right to your background. We'll talk into your team's back office. We'll talk about that in a minute. But look how this is innovative. Where you see like electricity going through the crypto sign right there, right? Then you see the video. Like when do you see capture pages that look like that, right? And just super dope. Now I want to show you how easy it is to make something like this yours. So let's say you was back here, right? And you said, Kwan, I really like that page you made with your opportunities, but you know, I don't have all those opportunities. Well, look what I can do. You see right here, you see this one that says my top biz ops. So I come right here, I put duplicate. Okay. And I'm gonna show you how fast that I get to duplicate a website. Look at that. Boom. Just that fast. I got another website. So now I can play with this one. So look, hit the edit. Look how easy it is to go and change anything that's on this site. So you see right here, first you change out this video with your own video, right? All I gotta do is click on that video and look right here. You see that right there? So let's say I wanted to do, let's say I'm gonna go get a YouTube video right now. Let's go to YouTube real fast, and it's just go show you what I mean. So just how easy it would be to put your own video right there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this video right here there now instead of the one we just put. So let's go put that video. So all I would have to do is come over here, get this link. So you see where it says share, copy that link, come back over to my website builder, put that link right here, and boom, just that fast. Now I got me a new one. Okay, just that simple. Okay, just that simple. Then we can take it one step further, come down here. Now hit OK. So now that's saved. So now fast I got my video. Then I want to change my headline. I come right here, click that. Look it. All you do is come up here, change the headline. See how easy that was? Then I could change the subhead down here. I like what I see, hit OK. Oh, but wait, come on, that's your colors. Maybe I don't want red. No problem. I come over here, I hit style. You see this? I can align the spacing. I could change the section background. See that? I can make it a solid color, or I can make it a gradient. You know, I can make it transparent. I can make it a gradient. I can even make it an image if I want to. Look at that. I can go right here, add an image. Let's see. Let's do something with business services. Okay. And let's say I wanted to do, let's go pick something, because now you got images inside too. Yep. So let's go pick something real fast. Okay, let's see. Business loans. Let's say you're doing business loans or something. Hit that. Hit OK. Select. And now I got an image in that background. I can change with the opacity, the overlay. Say maybe I want to make that a little darker so you can actually see the text. Or I can take it away altogether. See that? So look at how you can really get real professional with this. So I get done with that. I like it. I hit OK. Come down here. And all this can be changed. See there? See more? Look at when I hit the see more. Come down here. Now it gets redirected. Now look what kind of button I got. I got to redirect to a URL. I can put a PDF right there so it's downloadable. And I can make it a call. Look at this. Call phone. So I can make this where as soon as someone hit this button, it automatically calls me. How cool is that? Right? Hit OK because I'm satisfied. You see how quick you can build your website out when you have a template to work from already? And this is the template because you'll have everything you need. Look at the bottom. I got my phone number. I got all my social networks. Look how easy it is to change all my social networks. I come down here at the bottom. Look at, they go Facebook, they go Twitter, they go LinkedIn, they go Instagram, they go YouTube. I don't have to go back to design school to figure this stuff out. I just go over here and I just plug in my stuff there. I hit save, done. Terms and conditions, privacy policy, put them in there. All you got to do is just copy and paste it from the company you're in, add it in there, hit save, done. Now this page is done. I can sit here and share this with my team. I can preview it right. Look at, then I want to see the mobile version. Come over here, put it on mobile view. Now I can see how things are going to look mobile. That way I know everything's exactly lining up. I mean, it's really, really easy. Look, Diana said it. Super easy. Super easy. All right. So now we hit save and then we exit. So now we got a brand new site ready to go that fast. Now you say, but wait a minute, I want to share this with my team. No problem. You come down here, you see where it says share template. I hit share template. Now I can do it through email, or let me show you something. I can do it through my team section, which we're going to get into later because that is a very, very powerful tool in itself as well. So we're going to get into that in a minute. But then now that you got your websites all together, and trust me, I didn't get deep into this rabbit hole, but you can build any type of site, not just landing pages. So that goes for full-fledged websites with multiple different pages. Okay, take you multiple different places. You can do that. You can do capture pages. You can do sales funnels, the whole 9 yards. Not going to get deep down that hole because we'll be here all day if I really dived into it that deep. So let's go to the email campaigns now. Okay, so now when you come to the email campaigns, all right, These are all my emails I've created. Now you see that I created a 60-day email campaign. That's right here. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I'm hit edit. Again, this is something that can easily be manipulated, easily be duplicated. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Okay. This is what we're going to do right here. I want you to see right here, right on to the left where it says, these are the emails. Now, I know you're probably looking at it right now. It's like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but it's not. These are all individual emails. If I was to hit the edit button, you see the first one says welcome, right? So I'm going to hit the edit. So when you hit this first welcome, this is the first email people are getting. If you look over here to the left, it says send schedule. These can go out up to 90 days. So what you're looking at right now is you're looking at it going out on day 0, which means right away. Somebody opts in, it's the first email they get. And you see it says immediately. But see, I can change this. I can change it to hours, days, and months, and it'll go out to 90 days. So a person sees this. I made it so they can download this PDF, and then it'll take them to the next email, right? So let's go back. So now it will take them to quick question. Okay. And then I want you to see something else. One that has a button. Think to do this right here. So you see this one? Look at this call to action button now I was able to put in there. Now, how cool is that? That right there is making your email stick out from just average emails. And now they can actually join your opportunity right through the email. So look at the email. They hit this more info, and then look down here. And I can do the same thing I did before. Now I could send them right to a URL, send them to another destination. And when they hit this email, it's going to take them to wherever I want them to go. Now that you see how these emails all work and that they're all different, let me show you. Look what we got. So now we got an email campaign like that. It's going out for 90 days, right? So now when someone joins the team, this is the first thing that they see. They see this list. Now I can also have it go to a list. You see right here, it says contact list. I'll show you what that's more about, because every a landing page that you created, you can actually attach these emails to it, meaning that if someone opts into one of those pages that you created, they automatically get this email sequence. What does that sound like? Aweber, Get Response, MailChimp? Yeah, for a fraction of the cost. So now you can have it go to any one of your lists. Now look, I got many lists, see, because these are all my websites. So I can have it go to any one of these websites. And if anybody opts into any one of these websites, they're going to get this email campaign right there. Okay. How cool is that? So now let's exit. Okay. And again, let's say you get somebody new on your team. They say, man, I suck at emails. I ain't the best email copywriter. Don't worry. I already got you covered. We're in the same company. So look right here. I come right here and I can share. Well, excuse me. We changed it. This is going to be in your team section. We'll get to it. Okay. So now social marketing. Remember those posts where you seen all the analytics and it was showing you what to do? Well, that's because you got something what we used to call 3-click marketing, which basically only takes 3 clicks to do what you need to do, which is basically market your business. And we can show you how effective that some of these campaigns is. If I show you some of the early ones I did, where we was using social marketing and to get my leads. So like right here, you see 25 views, 5 leads, 10 views, 2 leads. But let me go to some of the earlier ones where it should be a little bit more aggressive. So look, 25, 8, 57, 12, 24, 6, 55, 11, 78, 13, 106 views, 40 opt-ins, 55 views, 21 opt-ins. Look, seeing is believing, guys. You're seeing it right here in real time. You see what I mean? So seeing is believing, right? So let's keep it going. Look at this, 67 views, 81 opt-ins. Look right here. See this one right here? 67 views, 81 opt-ins for just this post right here. And the nice thing about these is you can use them as lead magnets. When you post on social media, they're going to click it and then look what they got to give you. Their name, email. You can make them give you your phone number before they're even able to see the article. So this is like a lead generation, social media marketing, and it gives you content to be able to post. Okay. So when you start running out of things to post, now you got things and it's niche related. So I'm getting stuff that's for making money at home. You might get stuff because you're a realtor. You might get stuff because you're a carpenter. You know what I look at Nowsite as? I look at Nowsite as your tool that pays you. Like if you was a construction worker and you got paid for a hammer or a drill, like you would need your hammer and your drill anyways to build a house. And here it is. You're actually getting paid a residual income to use your hammer and drill. How cool with that? Well, as a marketer, you need these tools and you're getting paid to use these tools. But let's keep on going. So you also get SMS texting. Okay. Yeah, you heard right. SMS texting. All right. And you can do broadcasts, you can do drip campaigns. And just like you was doing your emails, now you got text that's going out. All right. Real simple, straight to the point. I think you get it. I think you get it. All right. Then you got your contacts because now all those people that was coming in, you need a place to store them. Right. And here you go. You got them right here. As you can see, 1918 contacts. You know, look at one came in and I haven't even been marketing it that tough lately. You know what I'm saying? So all these right here is all my different lists that I have connected to the different landing pages that I have. Okay. And you can see like right here, this demo one took in 956. This one took in 490, 16, 15, 48. When you start adding it all up, boom, look what you get. And then you can, of course, view by certain ones. You can view by your whole list, or you can view by a certain list that you created. You can view by time, date, the whole nine. But basically you'll be able to keep track of your whole contacts right through this section right here. Okay, you open up one. Let's open up the one with 956. So you open up one right there. You can see this name. You click on that name. You can come over here. You can make notes. This one didn't convert. This one didn't convert. You know what I mean? Or this one signed up. You can add that note, or maybe you need to follow up that person. Look over here to the right. You see their personal information, so you can just email. If I want to put them in a different email campaign list that's going to be going out, I could send them. I could send them to that one. So you see how powerful this is. Look, I can add to SMS campaign. I can send them an email campaign right there, right from the back. Okay, everything you need. Let's keep going. We ain't done. Look, hey, already worth the 47, right? But let's keep going. That's why I said I gotta show you guys. Showing you, I can show you better than I can tell you. All right. So let's keep it going. So now we got the team section. Now, this is one of my favorite sessions, especially if you're a leader. Oh my God, this is gonna save you so much time. If you're a leader, you're gonna love this session. So when you come in this section, right, you see right here where it says join a team. Okay, so when I hit join a team, I can pick any team that's in the system. So like right now, if you put in Nowsite Elite, okay, that's my team. See, it says already member, because that's actually my team. So you would request to be put on that team. Once you request, I got to approve you. If I approve you, look at some of the things we can do at this point. So I can come back here, right? And as I say, I want to send out chats for my team. Now, of course, we can do this on Facebook, but on Facebook, people are going to get distracted. Let's keep it real. They're going to see a million posts from other people and things as well. And we don't need that at all. But look at right here. Oh, this is actually Nowsite marketing team. Hold on. This is mine's right here. So now I can send out SMS text to my whole team. I can send them out to individuals, or I can send out to everybody. Usually I just send out to everybody, letting them know that our team training is coming up. But you can send them out to individuals. You can send them out one by one. You can send them out as a group. Okay. You got your team management right here, the whole nine. Now let's get to my favorite part of the team section, the content. Love the content. Now the content right here is where I send all my people when they join Nowsite. You know why? Because now when they say, Kwan, you got that webinar link from yesterday? Kwan, you got, the landing page for the team that you said when I joined you, I was going to get access to. Kwan, you got access to Elite University? Yes, I got access to all the above and then some. So look it back here. Right here, software and team downloads. Let's look at many different softwares. Y'all know how I be having those cool thumbnails. I mean, them cool graphics on my wall every day. You're like, man, come on, I got some cool looking posts. Or you remember how I had the dancing bear? Oh my God, how did you do that? You got 3D coming out. Guess what? My team, people that join my squad, they get access to all that. They get access to all my training. They get access to all my materials, all my little softwares. And what I do is I put it back here. I also put in Elite University, which we're going to get to in a minute. But I put it all right here. Okay, so look at all that content. Look at all that. These are all websites and softwares, and they get access to it for free. Okay, then I got my getting started guide right there. So you got your team training, okay, which was also done by Nowsite. Okay, so we got, hold on. So which is also done by Nowsite. So look, we copy that. And now you got access to this page right here. And this is the getting started. Whoa, excuse me. This is my page for them to get access to my training. Sorry, I give them so much. I got lost. All right. So the first thing they're going to do is get access to my team training app. So that way you can get notified because I got my own push notification, stuff like that. And we do that through the Glue app. Then they're going to get access to the Elite University, which you see right there. What I thought I was taking them to was this page right here, which is what you get access to when you first join my team. So when you first join the team, which is also a Nowsite site, you get access to this. And that way, you know where to go. See, I streamlined the whole process. I don't have to worry about, people not knowing how to get to where they need to get to. So look, when they first join, they go Nowsite, corporate, get started. So they hit that. And then look, they go all the quick get started videos for Nowsite. You know exactly what to do, how to make a website, how to create email campaigns, how to make an ad, how to make social posts, so forth and so on. Everything is right there. So you don't leave nothing to chance. You don't have to sit there and educate your people all day, every day, because it gets old, and it's going to make it where you can streamline running your business. And that's what it's all about. Streamlining the process, right? If nothing else, streamlining the process. All right. So let's keep going. So then right here, Nowsite mobile funnel. Yeah, we have our own mobile funnels. I don't play around. So by being on my team, I had teamed up with Elify, and Elify created mobile funnels for all the companies that I'm in. So look, when you get them over here, you see that you get access to all of the funnels that I'm in through the phone. And guess what? One of these you get for free. And if you pay the little $10 a month, you get access to all these along with every single company I'm a part of. So when I join new companies, they're going to add new funnels there. Again, how cool is that? Then you also get access to our Facebook group that has over 2,500 people in it right there. You're going to get access to the corporate group right there. You get access to Nowsite Elite Training, okay, right here. Now, this is nice right here. This was the app I was showing y'all, right? So you see how everything's streamlined. You're going to get access to the Elite University. We're going to dive into that in a few. You get access to my Monday night training. Every Monday, we train as a team via Zoom. Okay, I teach everything I know about marketing, and we do it on Mondays. We storm in Elite University. They go to recognition templates. You see how you don't have to dig up nothing for your team. You just say, hey, go to this page right here and go to your team section. That's why we talking about the team section right here. Boom, go to the team section. How to sign up. We don't even want that. Oh, I don't know how. I'm confused. How you getting confused? We gave you a diagram right here. And this was made with Nowsite. Okay. Instapopping. Why we use Instapopping to rank on front page of YouTube, right? So you click that button, take you straight to your Instapopping. And now you can rank on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and TikTok and whatever you got going on in social media, right? You need to grow your list. You need to start putting 5,000, get to 5,000 friends ASAP. No problem. Right here. Social prospector. Click ads. Like we got everything you need right here. Okay. Marketing boost, mail ads, everything you need right there. And then if you still get stuck, you can call me. See that right there. So right when they join, they go in their back office. They're going to see that right away. Okay. And they're going to get that right through the team section right there. Then all our Zoom calls. I don't want to have to keep digging up the different times. Oh, Kawan, what time is the Zoom? Kawan, what time is Sherry's Zoom? Kawan. I don't want to give you all that. All I want to give you is one page, and you can figure out all the Zoom times for yourself. They're all right there, and they tell you his one's for 6 p.m. For Melvin Crawley on Thursdays. This one right here is Cheryl Coco's, so forth and so on. Nowsite marketing materials we put right there. Now look it. Remember all those websites I told you about? That's this is my favorite part. Look at all these websites right here. Now you got access to the same website, and all you got to do, like if this was you in your back office, you said, man, I want this digital profit. So you click this, and then you just hit right here. See, add to my websites. And when you hit add to my websites, now you have the exact same website that I created. Now, how huge is that going to be for your team when they talk about, do you got a funnel for me? Do you got a marketing system? Yep, I sure do. Go in your team section, go to the websites, use whatever you like. And as you can see, I give my team a lot. We got our own PLR store, private label rights. Look at how many different things we have. And I'll show you what this stuff look like in a minute when we go into Elite University, but it's tons of it. We got evergreen webinars. So if Kawan can't do a webinar, Melvin can't do a webinar. It fell in a day that Cheryl Coco couldn't do the webinar. No problem. Just come here. We got automated ones that run on autopilot every single day. Do you see $47 worth of value yet? Let's keep going. social marketing posts, because I put up posts that I put up and you can use social media posts that we put up, Monday team training, Nowsite, rank generator. I mean, everything that you need, promo materials right here, like flyers and things that we've created for you that you can as easily download right there. Okay, so forth and so on. Now, go to the content section. You see how we just keep on breaking this thing down? I mean, excuse me, not the content. I want to go through. Now, you see down here where it says Nowsite rewards, $444.05. You know what that came from? I'm going to show you how powerful this part is as well. These Nowsite rewards came because every time I'm doing something I'm supposed to be doing, like building my website, getting new leads, all that, well, Nowsite is giving me rewards. And they give me rewards up to how much my subscription is. So if I'm paying $47 a month, every month I get $47 in rewards. And I'll show you how you get to use those rewards. But this is one of the easiest ways to gain rewards right here. You come down here to support, and there's walkthroughs. So you see this right here, view the walkthrough, get started. Everything you need to know, from connecting your email, check your contacts, how to do your 3-click marketing, blah, 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 right? So if you didn't know what none of that was, like how do I connect my email? You hit view walkthrough. Let's go. And now it's going to walk you through everything. See, click your profile, click it. Okay. Connect your email, and it's showing you where to go, right? So I'm not going to go through all those because, you know, we'll be here going through all different steps. But what happens is, and I've already done it, so it's not going to show mine. But when you're done, you get a reward down here. So you get $1 for everything that you're doing. And then you can use those rewards at the Nowsite site. You can see right up here, it says reward balance $450. And now I can use it for hotel reservations, car rentals, flights. So let's go see if we can see something real fast. Let's go see San Diego flights. Let's choose a date. I don't care, any date right there. Come back, boom. All right, let's go continue. So let's go see if we're saving and how much we can save. Me going to my hometown, San Diego, checking some flights and seeing what we can get. Okay, so let that go do what it do. And we're going to show you that it's actually cheaper to book through the portal than it is booking on a regular website that you use on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so now when we come through here, you see right here, Best Western Plus Island Palms, or it moved, but the Westgate, they still coming in. They still coming in. So the prices are getting better and better. Okay, now we're ready. Okay, so we got this one, Rancho, Valencia Resort and Spa. It's actually resort. It looks real nice. Look at that picture of that right there. It looks real nice. Man, I mean, look at those. Nice. Okay, look at that. Nice, right? Nice. It's more like a homestay, like a house. So look, general public. They paid $1,800. We paying $1,650. Okay. Again, I don't know how many days I probably put some ridiculous amount of days. Plus, it's in San Diego. But let's come down to something else. Ocean Beach Hotel. So this is an Ocean Beach. So this is gonna be by the beach. Okay. The regular people are paying $250. We got $46 savings. So we only paying $2. So you pay. So we got $46 off on that. So we got $44 on this one. We say $44 on that. As you can see, these are good hotels right here. These aren't just run-of-the-mill cheap hotels. And you can even break it down by 5-star. If I just want to look at 5-star hotels, okay, these are all 5, so forth and so on. All right. So you see how we just save money with using the Nowsite rewards, and you get the rewards just for doing what you're supposed to do. All right. Now we're going to bring it down to one of my favorite parts. This is my favorite part because out of everything I showed you, I know that you don't want to learn none of it. Even though I showed you it was simple, even though I showed you this was easy, even though I showed you it was just drag and drop. You see me just build a website, start tinkering with it right here on the spot. I still know that for some of you guys, you just don't have the time. You don't have the patience. You have the energy. No problem. Look at what they came up with. And this right here was genius. The owner came up with this and he just blew it out the water. Nowsite nerds. You hire a nerd to do what you don't want to do. And let me be honest with you. At first, when you first come in for the 47, you're getting 60 cents. You're getting 60 minutes of a nerd service out the gate. So a pro is going to build your website right out the gate. You're going to join Nowsite. Someone else is going to do the heavy lifting for you. You're just going to say, I own this type of business. I'm promoting this type of service, and I want my site to look like this. And they're going to go, and you can put your hands behind your head, and they're going to do all the work. And then later, when you say, oh, I need some more stuff though. I need email marketing. Okay, $20. Book $20 for 30 minutes. $20 for 30 minutes. That's less than $1 a minute. Okay, that you're hiring a nerd to do what you don't want to do. So now you can hire a nerd to build out your emails. How many emails you think you can get in 30 minutes? Quite a few, right? Quite a few. SMS texting, you don't know the perfect test to make up? No problem. Book a nerd, $20. CRM management, man, book a nerd. Online ads, book a nerd. Social media, book a nerd. And then, if that wasn't enough, Nowsite took it to a whole nother level. Okay, now this one right here, this would kill the game. Book your pro. Well, you know what that do? After you book this pro, what you're gonna buy now is copyright services. Oh, excuse me. Another you're gonna get copyright services, and the way copyright services work is that you don't know the right thing to post on your Facebook every day, right? Like, I just run out of things to say, or you don't know what to post in your blog, or you don't even know. I got the emails, but I don't even know what to say. No problem. Using AI, okay, they're gonna type in a few keywords, what's the name of your business? What's how you get paid? You know, what's some services you offer? You know, things like that, right? And then, man, this is great. And then it's going to spit out an email for you. It's going to draft out your ad copy. It's going to draft out your post copy. And then a professional is going to overlook it to make sure, because, you know, sometimes things can start sounding a little robotic. So they'll make sure it flows and sounds like real good English and in multiple languages. That's another thing. French, Spanish, German, multiple languages too, not just in English. Okay, so imagine you get ad copy in these languages. Now you speak Spanish, you're getting this nice, great grade A ad copy in Spanish, and it gets delivered to you within 24 hours. Now that is an upsell. That one's $19 a month, but I mean, is that really a lot? You know what I mean, for something like that? But everything else I just showed you, you get them for $47 a month. $47 a month. But wait, there's more. Okay. Now, everyone knows that I like to underhype, over deliver. So, one thing about joining my team, okay, it's always benefits, man. It's levels to this. One thing about joining my team is I give away all my secrets. So I tell you everything I know about making money online. Okay, I give you all the softwares I use. I show you all the tips and tricks I got. And guess what I do? I store it in a place called the Elite University. All right. So when you join my team, you get access to the Elite University that has currently over 600 hours of income generating training. Now, let me go break this down in case you think I'm just making this up and just throwing out a random number. No, when I say 600 hours, I mean 600 hours. So let's go into it real fast. So when you join, just the Elite alone, you know what we do every Monday? Remember I said every Monday we train. Okay, well, look, this is our Monday trainings right here. Okay, so this is our Monday training. I want you to see how long it takes to get down to the bottom of this page. And I mean, real things like, look, how to post in Facebook groups. Now you see this jumps in your face because I feel this is one of the most important things I could teach you, which is how to rank a YouTube video and get sales. Because this is how you get organic sales. This is how I built 90% of my businesses. Same thing with a lot of people I know, like Michael Mansell, you know, Stephen Rachel. We leverage YouTube, and it works out perfect because we don't have to pay, and it's organic sales coming in. So that's why I make this pop in your face until you get it. But let's just scroll down again the rabbit hole. Look, how to post in Facebook groups the right way. Okay, because most of us are doing it the wrong way. How to create great videos like I be creating. How to use Messenger bot. Oh, did you know about chatbot and the benefits of using it? How to build your list with chatbot. How to get value and leverage. How to cold call prospects. Yeah, you need to learn how to get on that phone and do what you do. How to rank on YouTube. Okay. How to make money with Instagram. How to make money with Instagram 2.0. Because we dove a little bit deeper. How to use Facebook Live. How to set up Get Response. How to use iMovie to make pro videos. You see that these ain't just some fluffy. What's your why? Does your why make you cry? No, we're gonna give you something tangible. So as you can see, let's just go scrolling down. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Do you see how far we going down this page? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, we are giving you over 600 hours, and that was just one module. That was just one. Okay, that was just one. Let's go back. Okay, that was one module. Then we get into online marketing. Okay, online marketing 101. And this one's a little bit smaller. It's just like some of the companies, that we're part of, cold script calling, drop card marketing, Instagram growth tactics, the broker biz, showing you how you can leverage other people's businesses and make them work for you. Easy $300 a day business, so forth and so on. So that's the type of stuff that's in that module. Okay. Then same thing with making money online. This one is more like the companies I'm a part of. Easy One Up, Royalty, the Conversion Pros, so forth and so on. Okay. Then, hey, I know some of you guys got Instagram, but are you using it to make money? Do you guys know how to use Instagram to make money? So boom, I gave you the Wolf of Wall Street, the Wolf Millionaire Instagram. This right here cost me $600 and something, but you get it for free. And then look back here. Look at it just breaks it down from Android to iPhone. Again, we're talking about modules after modules after modules after modules. This isn't just some fluffy, we just gonna give it to you quick. No. You can get that on YouTube. No, we need to break it down. Can you imagine what's on these videos if it's this much just for Instagram? Look at all this just for Instagram. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all value. Remember, over deliver. What Zig Ziglar say? You help enough people get what they want, they have a problem helping you get what you want. Okay, let's keep it going. BTSRX Extreme. Now, binary options then came full circle. You hear everybody talking about like it's something new. Oh my God, I took a 30-second trade. This is groundbreaking. This is better than Forex. You've never seen anything like this. No, we was doing that in 2014. Yeah. BTS, remember? Binary trade signal. Kwan was killing the game. Had his own signals, indicator, 6 charts going at once with robots telling you when to go in and out the trades. Well, guess what I gave you for free? I gave you my system. I gave you the system that we was using for BTS, where it shows you how to go in and out, and it does it for you, and blah, 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 blah. You got it. You got my indicators right there. It hooks up to Ameritrade. So you trade with them, they go to indicators for free. The same indicators that made me $170,000 with binary trade signal, you got it now. Okay? Man, I'm telling you, I'm just saying, like, are we done yet? Do you already see $47 worth of value? Let's keep going. Now you see why I always tell people, you know what? Treat it like you're joining Kawan Mayo for $47. You get access to everything he got, and Nowsite just a bonus, or any other company that I promote for that matter. Okay, let's keep going. Mini chat. What's mini chat? That's how you make chat bots. Okay, this is the best way to make chat bots for Facebook, and we got a whole course on it. You see where we're going with this? Okay. Y'all still don't believe. Okay, let's keep it going. Remember that PLR store I was telling you about? Do you remember the PLR store I was telling you about? Well, here it goes. Let's go see just how many PLR products that you get to rebrand, rename, put your spin on it, sell them, give them away, do what you want. I don't care, because it's all here for you for free. Download, have at it. Now look what we have. We had so much PLR products, which stands for private label rights. If you don't know what that means, which means you got the private label rights to do as you please. And you got the pictures, you got the PDFs, you got the videos, you got all the graphics to put on your website or Facebook or social media. You got everything you need. And all you got to do is just pick what resonates with you. And when you come down here, let me go show you. Look at this. 93 different pieces of things that you can share. Let's move this out the way, because I want you to make sure you see this. You see that? Do you see all this stuff that you get to give away? Do you see all these things you get to use as leverage? Do you think you're going to stand out now a little bit more when you're saying, hey guys, check out my post. I'm going to give you this building big email list module. I'm going to give you this supercharger productivity. Or wait. Let's see expert graphics for your videos. Or wait. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go with something that, as a market people want right here. Facebook Messenger bot, Facebook groups unleashed. What else? Facebook retargeting secrets, Facebook chat box secrets, Fiverr Gold, Facebook pixel secrets, getting Facebook traffic. Oh man, you don't think people will resonate with this? Do you not think that people would look at this right now and say, oh my goodness, all I got to do is opt into your landing page and I get this, or show up to a Zoom call and I'm going to get this for free? Do you see how your creativity can start spinning now? Could you use a Nowsite site that you create, put one of these offers on it, tell them opt into your page, and then when they opt in, you give it to them for free, but them opting in sent them to a Zoom call, or sent them to a presentation, or sent them to the front of your site? Are you picking up when I'm dropping down? And as you can see, it keeps going and going. Man, like I said, we're going to give you more than what are we asking for? I'm asking for $47 while I'm giving you over $4,700 worth of game. Let's keep it going. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all still not believers. Now we get into things that you guys be talking about on a day-to-day basis. Credit repair? What? Come on, you got credit repair back there? Not only do we got credit repair, and I'm not even going to dive in because I don't want to give up too much, but I'm going to tell you what's in here. Learn how you can get over $10,000 credit line and approved for credit cards no matter how low your FICO score is. How many people would that help right now? If you had $10,000 worth of trade lines right now, that right now, would that help you? Would that help you? She might be on right now. Jennifer is on. She done fixed her credit using these secrets that's back here. No, her credit scored and raised. I think she's in the high. I think she's in the low 6s now, but she was in the 5s or something like that. But it went up significantly. Ask her about it. See, documentation beat conversation with me. Everyone knows I'm super transparent. Probably the most transparent marketer in the game. Okay, straight up. Because I let the documentation beat the conversation. I got enough documentation. I ain't got to say nothing. That's why you always see me pointing. Because I ain't got to say nothing when I'm pointing at the screen. When I'm saying, that's what I made right there. This is what I'm making. This is how fast I ranked up. This is what you can expect from this company. Ain't nothing to be talked about at that point. Documentation. I got enough people on my team that I've helped retire, get their houses, get cars, get cabins. Oh my goodness. And then none of that I just made up. I had some help somebody get their first cabin, get their first car. DePaul getting his first house right now. Made over $350,000 last year. Like I said, man, look, we talking about real people having real success being on Team Elite. Okay. But anyways, over $10,000 worth of trade lines. Facebook ads training. I know a lot of us can use that, right? Here go another one. People paying a lot for, $20,000 for, $30,000 for. You know what I'm saying? Amazon and eBay drop shipping. Learn everything you need to know to get started drop shipping on eBay and Amazon. Full course. Again, what's your why? Is this your why gonna make you cry? Or I might give you some tangible things. Master the art of cold calling. And I'm giving you live cold calls to prove it. TikTok mastery. Why? Because you gotta stay up to par and stay up to date what's going on. And right now, TikTok is it. You know, people are going from 0 subscribers to 1 million subscribers in less than a year. So you better be up on that thing. Plus, it shows you're a real person. You know, so when people get to see all this marketing, then all of a sudden they see Kawan dancing or they see Kawan doing magic. Oh my God, I didn't know Kawan knew magic. This is crazy. Kawan, what don't Kawan know? Hey, we're a magician too. You know, he quit marketing. He can start doing tricks for a living. I really could. So you see what we're doing here? What we're doing is give you everything that you need to succeed. And then I just came up with this making money now. You know why I came up with this session? I just came up with this session this year because I got tired of people joining my team, right? And then they still didn't make no money. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are we talking about here? Killing me, Smalls. Hold on. You telling me that you got access to Elite University and you ain't made nothing? Well, I don't know where to start, Kawan, because there's so much. That's a good problem to have, huh? It's just so much. I don't even know where to start. Okay, I'll give you that. So what I did is I said, I'm going to create a session where only thing in there is about making money today because I also have another model and no one's won yet. Maybe you'll be the first. I said, if you go into this elite university and you can't find a way to make $100 today, not next week, not next month, not next year, today, if you can't find a way to make $100, I'll send you $1,000. Do we got any takers? Who want to come right now? All you got to do is join Nowsite. You come up in here today and you tell me that you cannot find a way to make $100 and I will give you 1,000. God is my witness. I said it online. I can't take it back. Everyone has seen it. Come on, I'm going to take you up on that offer. Well, let's do it then. Let's do it. Because in this section alone where it says make money now, let me go show you some things real fast. We're not playing. Let's just dive in. Look at this. Easiest $100 a day Fiverr business, 100% automated. Yeah, you got to be on the Elite to know what that is. Make $100 a day on ClickBank. You got to be part of Elite to know what that is. Make $100 a day with print on demand. Whoa, wait a minute. How you going to do that? Well, you see all these nice pretty shirts and things like that. But what if you were selling these for a living, right? Okay, let's keep it going. Make $500 a day online on autopilot. Make $20,000 a week using this technique with zero upfront cost. Would love to know what that is? I bet you would. And all you gotta do is join the elite to find out. And we add to this periodically as well. Let me go back to some of our other courses real fast, because I want to come here. Remember, I told you I had over 150 different tools or whatever and websites I use. I want you to know that I wasn't just making that up. So let's go way down there to the bottom, because it takes so long to get down there. All right. And then you see right here where it says downloads. Let me click that real fast. Okay. So these are all of the downloads that I have. I'm going to mark that completed. And so we can stop having that pop up. Boom, boom. All right. So look at all these different things. Look at 205 resources, 157 downloadable things that you can download. And this is all the stuff that I use, like I said, for all them nice graphics you see me do. And when you be seeing me put up a post on with videos and all that, this is where it's coming from. Okay. This is where it's coming from right here. So let's just go open up some of this so you can see that I'm not playing. We're not playing. Okay. Let's open up some of these so you can see that we're not playing. So look, 2,000 a week, free genealogy leads. So you can get 2,000 genealogy leads a week for free. 500 Facebook ad samples. Yep, we got 500 Facebook ad samples you go for. 5,000 Facebook unfrienders. You need to unfriend people fast, quick. There it goes. Okay. Some other things. Let me see. Landing page, any email. It's just so much back here. You know, did go my BTS stuff right there for the trading. Business model resources and email templates. Okay. Record calls in your state. So how to record any call. You know what I'm saying? Like everything you need. Be able to screenshots and make your own gifts. Y'all been seeing me have my own great gifts, and y'all be seeing me do, stand out from the masses. When I have my own gifts popping up, I show you how to do that. Okay, we show you how to do all that. Don't worry about it. No credit secrets, scripts. I mean, I can go on all day. Look, Facebook ad covers. We can just go on and on and on and on and on. Okay, but the main thing to know is that you get access to all of this. Now, quick recap. That's a lot. How can you see all that? Okay. See all that value and still not get the big picture? A lot of us is chasing waterfalls. We're looking for get rich quick opportunities. We want to be rich overnight, and all that for $47. I've given you, you've paid a lot more and got back a lot less in life. And you get to have all that in value, not notions and potions. You're not going to end up with a closet full of energy drinks or overpriced coffee. You know what I mean? You're not going to end up with that. You're going to end up with something that you actually need to use. What market don't use these things on the day-to-day basis? I showed you when I'm using it right now. Yeah, I'm using it for this capture page. I use it for my team so they can learn some landing. I use it for everything. So at the end of the day, like Kenya just said, you're looking for stick and stay. This is how people stick and stay. Because let me ask you a question. If you got as many websites you see me create, right? If you got all these websites, right? You got all these websites right here. Okay. And that was just those. Then you go to the 3 pages of websites. 1, 2, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 page. This is over almost 75 websites that I've already created with the system. That in itself is already worth $47. Then to be able to hire somebody to do all the work for you, because you're not really trying to do no work. That right there is worth the $47 and the $20 to have. You pay somebody less than $1 a minute to come out here and create some content for you. If you think that's a lot, I want you to do me a favor. Go to Upworks. Go type in copywriter. See how much they charge you. Type in web designer. See how much they charge you. Say, I need a web designer for the next hour. Even on Fiverr. Go to Fiverr and see if it really costs you $5. I'm guarantee you it's not going to cost you $5. It's going to be a major upsell. And they say, oh, for an hour? Oh, maybe for 5 minutes. You might get a web design of Fiverr for 5 minutes to do something, but for a full hour? No. You're going to have to pay for that. And you're going to pay a nice price. I don't see anything less than $500. Maybe $3. Maybe. But they ain't going to get no cheaper than that. And if it is, it's going to look like they did it for cheaper than that. Okay? Just being honest with you. Those are the facts. So you're getting all this for $47. Then the emails, then the team session, then, because we can keep going with the things. You got over like 9, 10 different services for $47. Less than $50. 67 cents a day to run your business. What's going to get easier than that? You think crypto going to get easier than that? People right now like this with crypto. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh, I put my money in at 60,000. Oh, what's going on? And I'm being funny, but I already asked somebody in my inbox like that today. Go on. I just looked at my trade account. It's down $1,000. Oh, yeah. I said, it ain't the fact the trades are down. Crypto's down. It ain't the trades. The trades gonna do what they do. It's crypto. So I might have had $20,000 worth of Bitcoin last week, but I ain't got $20,000 worth of Bitcoin today when last week it was at 50K and now it's at 30 and 40K. No. Price is going your price don't just stay the same as Bitcoin go down. You just sitting there like this. It don't work like that. So Bitcoin go down, they go down. They got a saying, hey, if you can't take my $100 downs and don't get happy with the $600 gains because it's going to go down. What goes up must come down, baby. This is why I say secure the bag at all costs. You know what a lot of you guys messed up in 2021? Y'all went all in with crypto, 100% crypto. Y'all did the same thing in 2017. Y'all didn't learn from the past. See, a lot of problems is people don't learn from the past. The past usually dictates the future. So the past already showed you, hold on, we could be in the bubble. Hold on. Eventually it's going to come crashing down. Hold on. Don't put your all into this. But here we go again. Everybody got crazy again. Everybody's all putting it I've had people tell me, come on, I told you so about Doge. What you tell me? It had no utility until Elon Musk said something. If Elon would have never opened up his mouth, what the hell are you using Doge for? It'll be still sitting on the floor. What are you using Doge for? So now you got people feeling like they experts because they've been predicted a shit coin going to the roof. No, you got lucky. Some of us got lucky. We put our money in certain coins and woohoo. But you can get lucky going to Vegas too. You come out here in Vegas and get lucky. You can put one quarter into a machine and leave out a millionaire. Does that mean you're expert at slot machines? Does that mean that every time you walk into a casino, you're going to knock it out the park now? No, you're not. Okay. So at the end of the day, our job is to secure the bag, put your things into multiple situations, take advantage of multiple opportunities. That way you don't get stuck. But the nice thing is, from where I've been noticing, I'm just going by myself. Documentation beat conversation. The most consistent thing that I've been a part of is Nowsite. I've been a part of Nowsite since 2017. It literally changed my life because it was the first company that I made over $10,000 a month consistently with. I was making $11,000 after 3 or 4 months in, and I never made a penny less than that since. I cannot say that about no other company I'm in right now. None. Even the ones I'm making a good income. I just haven't been in them long enough. And some of them already crashed. I got companies I helped get to 50,000 reps. We had a third of the company in our leg alone. We put in over 2,500 on my team alone. I put in over 94 people myself personally. You know what I mean? We rose to the rank of 10,000. I was only 15 people away from making 20,000. And guess what? Rug got pulled up from under me. Company started making changes, dumb changes. You know what I mean? All kinds of stuff happened. And then guess what happened to my income? In less than a year? In less than 6 months? Let me ask you a question. How do you go from making $10,000 a month, having that much volume, to make $10,000 a month? And then you're not even making a fraction of that, once you done hit, 6 months from now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. And that's right there is what makes me say secure your bag. Don't ever put your all into no one company. Make sure you read the terms of services. You ain't going to be in some company that's going to lock you in to some corny contract where you can't do other things for yourself and you can't go to other companies and you can't market. You're going to get sued and all that. Don't join those kind of companies. Because at the end of the day, we did this to be able to not have to answer to people. We did this. We became marketers to have to forge our own a destiny, not to live under someone else's thumb and be okay, and I'm a slave to just your company. And even when you make bad choices that might affect me and my downline, you're already rich and you're going to continue to be rich. And we're going to struggle here at the bottom while you keep being rich. You out of your damn mind. And if you go for that, shame on you. Sue me. Oh, well, we're going to sue me then. I'm from the streets. You take it to the courts, I take it to the streets. Let's do that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be nobody's slave boy. Slavery been over with. Get to work, boy. Keep bringing them keep bringing them no customers. Even though you're sinking like a brick. Nah, it ain't happening. I'm not jumping on the Titanic. I know how that story ends, and you shouldn't either. But Nowsite don't treat you like that. Then they don't mind if you promote other things. Go do what you need to do. That's what that's what Nowsite's for, to promote other things. Get out there and start promoting. See, that's the kind of company I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of a company that the owners recognize that the leaders help build your company, not you. You didn't build your company yourself. Leaders built your company. Marketers built your company. The downline, the people up under us built your company, not you. And I don't even have to name no names. Shoe fits, wear it. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm not naming no names. I'm not going to give you no ammunition to come after me. But I tell you this, though. You know who you are. And when companies get to feeling themselves, think they could just, fire reps and I mean, yeah, you're done. And we're taking your whole downline and giving it to somebody that doesn't deserve it. And then the person that doesn't deserve it gets handed a downline and they start walking around flexing like they the ones that built the company, like they really a big time marketer. Look at how many people I got under me. They ain't letting all the shady stuff that goes on behind closed doors, like giving people your downline for free, giving you a whole full leg. You got 2 legs, you only got 1 to worry about, and things like that. You don't hear about that kind of stuff. But guess what? With Nowsite, you don't have to worry about that because ran with integrity. They don't do none of that nonsense. You ain't got to worry about them stealing your downline from you, kicking you out the company for nonsense, pettiness, trying to sue you and all this other craziness because you don't want to be on no sinking ship. Then you ain't got to worry about that. But you damn sure got to worry about with other companies. People try to pitch me Melaleuca. You're going to pay me to promote that company. All they rules and what you can't do and how you can't market. And then once you leave, you're getting sued. Yeah. Try and leave Melaleuca and see what happens. And talk to your downline. I never understood that. How am I going to get sued for my downline that I brought to the company? You would have never even had these people if I wouldn't bring them to this company. So if I decide to leave and I decide to talk to my people, then so be it. That's what I do. But how am I going to get sued for that? And you can literally get sued for that. You bring 1,000 people to a company, you get to talking to them same 1,000 because you're about to leave. Oh, nope, you're going to see you in court. And these people know what game they're playing because even if they lose, they know that they got more money than you. So they're going to drag you in the court and make you spend your own money. It's a game they're playing. But that's a whole nother lie. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother lie. But the main point of that is the fact that through all that nonsense, and you even know it, ask yourself, say self, how many things I've been in the past year that didn't work out? I don't mean things you're in that actually is working and you're still working it. I mean, how many things have you joined and then 3 to 6 months later, definitely within a year, you was doing something else? Most of us don't even make it a year. Let's be honest. 6 months. Let's just say, call a spade a spade. 6 months. Within 6 months, you was already doing something else. How many of you guys been in my inbox? Come on. You got to take a look at this. And look, I'm not trying to talk down nobody, but just being real. And then if you was to look up in my DM, I see you and said that same thing about 3 times this year already. And I see about 3 other things up there that you tried to share with me that was supposed to be it. And you're not a part of none of that no more. See the difference? And when I do that, and you see me promote multiple things, I'm still a part of that stuff. I'm making money with that stuff. But you know what you don't see me doing? Hey, guys, look at this Forex opportunity. And then next month, hey, guys, look at this crypto opportunity. I'm not in that Forex no more. And next, hey, man, forget that crypto. Look at this crypto opportunity. I'm not in that no more. Hey, guys, I used to be in Nowsite, but I'm over here. And then, okay, guys, I'm back in Nowsite again. It would look ridiculous. And I would lose credibility. And you guys wouldn't take me as serious anymore, would you? This is why Nowsite is going to help you be able to have your team stick and stay. Because once they see you consistent with something, now you are gaining credibility. You gain, matter of fact, forget that. What they say, we in the people bench, right? So you gain likes, trust, and inspiration. That's what you're getting now. They're liking what you introduce them to. Now they trust you because it's legit. And they're inspired because they see the potential for the future and what they can actually do with this. You know what does the opposite of that? When you're jumping around and you're not making anything and you're just funneling people into stuff. When you put them in Ponzi's and things that fold, when you put them in money games that don't last. That's when you lose credibility. That's when you don't build your following. You start losing people more than you're gaining. But all that could be fixed. You see people on these calls been here from day one. You see Diana right there. She's been here 2-3 years plus. You see Betty Brock Porter. She was here 4 going on 5 years as well. You see what I'm saying? Like these are people that's been here. You see Max Serrano. You see, like I can just go down this list of people that already left comments, and I'm already seeing people that's been. You see Star was at my elite retreat. She's been here 3 years and some change. These are people I'm recognizing. Think about it. How many companies can you say that you're a part of, and the people that's a part of it been there 3 years plus? Please tell me. At best, you could probably say 3 months. How many people that your favorite guru that you following right now, and you see every week they got something new. Every week they got something new. Hey guys, I got the latest this. Hey guys, I got the latest that. Like, God damn, slow down. Can't keep up. Even myself, I'm at a point now that people are in my inbox. Kawan, you got to look at this. I say, you know what? Respectfully, my place for at this point. See, you guys might look at like Kawan promoted a lot of stuff this year, but no, Kawan was protecting the bag and I was going around in circles. I was going around the gambit. Let me tell you what Kawan did. I'm going to tell you exactly what Kawan did. Kawan had an all-in-one marketing platform that could promote everything. That was Nowsite for sure. Kawan has marketing boosts that helps you get people to Nowsite by giving away incentive vacations for sure. Keeping that. Okay. Kawan has had Epic. Okay. Because I felt like, okay, we get money. Now it's time to learn a skill set that you can learn for yourself and nobody can take from you. Forex trading. Get up in Forex trading. You ain't got to worry about if you can recruit. It made sense. Kawan's and Copy Pro Traders, CPT, yeah, because now we getting this money. I also know that inflation's coming, all that nonsense, and we got to secure the bag with crypto too, because crypto is the future. So we got in some crypto opportunities to make sure we secure that bag. Copy Pro Traders, Twin Turbo TRX, and now Digital Profits. Okay, Kawan. You over here in 7K metals. Yeah, because the rich say, and you always follow, remember, success leaves clues. So if you want to be successful, do what successful people are doing. And the rich say you should put 10% of your assets away and put them into precious metals. So guess what I did? I invested in precious metals. But if you notice, everything complements each other. Nothing is saying, hey man, do this and stop doing this to do this, or stop doing this to do that. Stop. No, it all goes together. And guess what? Everything got to come back and see Nowsite. You see what Kawan didn't do? Hey guys, I'm over here at Nowsite. Hey guys, I got these CBD pills. Hey guys, I got Forex. Hey guys, I got these lotions and potions. Hey guys, I got these magic beans that's going to make you lose weight tomorrow and be able to be in the best shape of your life. And it's going to have you looking 20 years younger. And you're going to be able to do more than you can do with Viagra. And no, I didn't do that. I made sure that everything aligned with each other. So if a person followed my blueprint and they could pretty much mirror the same success. Might not be on the same level, might not be for the same much, but for the most part, you can mirror the success. I didn't have you all over the place. You might look like I did, but I didn't. It's all done strategically. And that's the reason why all of them things I made money in. Every single last one of them, I'm making money in. I don't just jump in nonsense. And then I teach the team to do the same thing on our Monday calls. So let me ask you a question. $47. Let's say if someone told you right now for $47, okay, for $47, you're going to get to train with a 6-7 figure earner once a week. For $47, you're going to have that a top earner's personal phone number. You can call him anytime you want. Anytime, always answers. Text him everything, even late at night. He always answers. And you're going to get access to that. For $47, you're going to get access to the Elite University with over 600 hours of income generating training from that same 6 and 7 figure earner. And you're going to get all of his softwares, over 150 different pieces of softwares and things that he uses on a day-to-day basis. And you're going to get access to that too. And then to top it all off, you're going to get an all-in-one marketing platform done for you that you can use to fully market your business or brand. I mean, $47. Now, okay, for the people that say, man, that's a lot. How many times you went to the GoPro and you spent way more than that? You spent thousands to get that, right? You want to sit in front, you want to really soak up some game. And the best thing you got was, yo, why I gotta make you cry? You just gotta believe. If you believe, then you can achieve. And that was the best you got. Go to Tony Robbins' event. You're gonna get all in your face. It's gonna get deep. Have a little microphone, you know. Hey, with a little voice, you're gonna get deep. And it's gonna be the same thing, though, pretty much. You know, you gotta tap into your why. You know, you're gonna give you some sob story about his rag to riches, how he got to where he's at. But through all that, you still ain't gonna know how to market your way out of a brown paper bag. How do I get sales? That's the part they don't teach you. Then you're gonna see your favorite guru. I can help you. I got solo ads. You're gonna believe it, and you're gonna put 500 in there to test it. Ain't gonna get a damn thing out of it. You're gonna be like, man, this is getting ridiculous. What works? Or they do got the blueprint. They actually got the winning formula, but you're gonna pay $5,000 to $10,000 to get that information. Just $497. They're gonna make it $497 so it doesn't look as bad. They're gonna put a 7 at the end. So $497. That's all you're paying. It's a lot. See what I'm saying? What with Kawan, what are you gonna get? All the above, but don't have to do all the above. Wait a minute. So you're gonna give me all this for free? Well, it ain't free. You still gotta pay the $47 a month, but that's it. Less than a pack of potato chips a day. Your Starbucks coffee costs more than what I'm asking for. Your daily, it's more. The lunch you get when they say lunch break, because you know some of us still trading hours for dollars, right? Because we ain't marketers yet. Lunch break. You got 40 minutes. Bring your butt back here 40 minutes. We'll be docking your pay. You're on the clock. Can't just do what you want. Kawan can just do what he wants. Can't just do what you want. The elites, they can do what they want. You can't just do what you want. You still got to clock in. And when you're doing that, you're paying more than 67 cents a day. The gas that takes you to get to work and get back home costs you more than 67 cents a day. You see how you got to start changing your mindset? This is the mindset they should have been teaching you. Mindset. This is the mindset they should be teaching you. Wait a minute. I'm going to spend that money regardless. So I can spend it with opportunity and work for myself, be home and be happy. Or I can continue in the rat race and I'm still going to pay that money. You don't think so? Okay, let's break it down. Right now, you at least go to lunch, right? Every day you're going to lunch, right? When you go to work. That's about, unless you're taking a sack lunch every day. Most of us ain't taking no sack lunch. So you're going to lunch, and what are you getting from that lunch? You spend at least, in this day and age, with inflation and all that, at least $10 to $15 a day, right? But let's go modest. Let's say $10 a day. Okay? It's not a lot. $10 a day. But then I'm going to let that include lunch and breakfast. That's your coffee, your little donut in the morning. And we know it's more than that, but I like to do with small numbers so we can really break this down. So $10 a day. Now let's talk about these gas. Wow, we see the gas prices right now. To and from work. Would you say that's another at least $5 a day? So we have $15 a day now. And let's go another $5 for miscellaneous. Like if you smoke cigarettes, if you get yourself something to drink throughout the day, let's just say another $5. So let's say $20 a day you're spending just to get back and forth from work and maintain. Now, again, that's a very modest number. We can spend $20 just on a meal in this day and age, but we're going to say $20. That's $100 a week with 2 days off. That's $400 a month just to maintain what you got going on. And I use modest numbers. What if I would use some more aggressive numbers? We're talking about $400 to $500 a month just to get back and forth to work. But then you'll see people complain about staying home and paying a little $47 auto ship and making that work. You want something for mindset? I give you something for mindset. Straight up. Take that same 350 that's what you're gonna have left over. Now I saved you some money, and put that into your business. Put that into some ads. Put that into something that's gonna help grow what you got going on. Oh shoot. Nobody broke it down for me like that before. That's the mindset they should be teaching you. You want to talk about, you go to a 10X event, $20,000 seat tickets. Well, guess what? The people that was paid $20,000, they got the same information I got for a couple hundred. All they got was, I'm in the front row with Grant Cardone. He ain't doing nothing special. You get the same information. And you still didn't know how to run your business when it was all said and done. You said, wait a minute. I done sat here. I done listened to Kevin Hart. I done listened to John DeVocher. I done seen some of the most influential people on the stage. Usher, Money Mayweather. I definitely should know how to run my business now, right? Wrong. When the hype wore down, when everything went back to normal, you were still broke trying to figure it out. And the one person that's really giving it to you real and raw is only asking for $47 a month. How do I join Kawan Mail's team? $47 a month. How do I learn all the stuff that he knows? $47 a month. How do I get access to that elite training? $47 a month. How do I get access to our software? Yeah, $47 a month. How do I learn how to rank on the front page of YouTube? Because every time I go to YouTube and I type in any business that Kawan's in, he's on the front page. $47 a month. And if you think I'm playing, let me go show you some of my students just to go show you that this isn't just a fluke or a lucky situation where just some of us are successful. Let me go show you what happened, okay, when you're part of the elite, okay, straight up. So, and I like doing stuff like this where I'm even taking a risk. I'm taking a risk right now. Like, man, come on, if you do this and it blows up in your face, I'm going to take a risk. So let's go and see exactly what happened if I type in, let's say, Nowsite. We'll start off small and we'll go, oh, wow. Who do you see at the top of the page? Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3. And who's that right there? One of my elites that I helped retire. Oh, wow. Hey, DePaul. Nice to see you. 4. Oh, that's me again. 5. Oh, here goes another one of my elites, but I got to give him credit. He's the one who taught me how to do this. 6. Hey, Michael Mansell. Oh, me again, huh? 7. So you mean, oh, wait, they go Michael Mansell again. 8. Up, they go DePaul again. 9. When are we going to get to the other people that got Nowsite? Oh, there they go. Well, you think one of us is going to get the sale before these people? I think so. And look it, in case they did go to the bottom, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. You think that was done by accident? Look it. Oh, hey, Melvin. Hey, look like the elites is dominating the front page. Oh, yeah, this guy too. Yeah, hey, Rakeem. He's on my team as well. Hey, this is just nuts. Yeah, you see where we going? Yeah, you learn how to do this too. But let's see some other ones. Mother, let's see. I don't know. What should we put? Twin turbo or something? I don't know. And some of these I haven't even been doing my thing in a while. So it'd be kind of funny to see where I'm at with these things now because I haven't even been on here for a while. So some of these I should not be ranking no more. Like Twin Turbo, I haven't done a video, but you see, I got my boy here, Melvin. Like you're always going to see elites on the front page, okay? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, let's go to 7K. You're always going to see the elites on the front page in some way, shape, or fashion, because this is what we do. Let me change this up a little bit. Let's make this more. It's a little bit too broad. They've been around a little bit longer too. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna see elites. Look at that right there. Boom. Look at Melvin. Boom. You know what I mean? Like this is what we do. Okay. Like I said, this is what we do, and it ain't done by accident. It's done by design. We can dominate in every business that we're in. You're always going to see the elites at the top of the page or on the front page in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And Google owns YouTube. So let's see what you think happens when someone goes to Google and they type in Nowsite. What do you see right there at the bottom of the page? And what do you think people are looking at first? You think they're reading blogs and all this before they watch those? And I dominated the front page. Let's see more. Let's view all. But so far, the ones you see, I dominated. They were all me. So I'm going to get the first. I'm going to get the first love, even before corporate. Look at corporate's videos, and mine pop up first. You think that was done by accident? No, it's done by design, and you learn that. So do you think that in itself would be valuable? Would you think that in itself would be valuable for you? Absolutely. Is that worth $47? Let's think about some of the businesses that you're in right now. And I showed you businesses with competitive keywords. Like, you know how many people is in 7K? Nowsite has over 30,000 affiliates and customers right now. So this ain't like back in 2017 where they only had a few hundred. It would be easy to rank. It's way harder now. And I taught the whole team how to do this. So we all can't be at the top at the same time, right? And still you see us dominating. So what if this was for your company that just launched like a week ago, a month ago? Do you think you'd be at the top of the page? Absolutely. Absolutely. No question about it. And we do this with every team that we're a part of, every company that we're a part of. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys rocking with me today because I looked at the numbers and the numbers stayed pretty much the same the whole time. So that's I appreciate that. With that being said, this is what you want to do. If you're ready to get started, look, come on, man. Ain't nothing more to talk about. GetMoneyLikeABoss.com. $47 a month. That's it. When you come in, somebody's going to build out your website for you. They're going to spend an hour with you building out your website. You don't like what they build, you don't have to buy it. Let me say that again. You don't like what they build, you don't have to buy it. You get to where they build, you say, oh no, this ain't what I was thinking. This ain't what I was expecting. Then guess what you get to do at that point? I'm not interested. And they go, okay, no worries. Here go your money back. So the risk reward is in your favor. GetMoneyLikeABoss.com. What did Spencer say? Money back guarantee, baby. Okay. So again, GetMoneyLikeABoss.com. Afterwards, get back with me. Okay. That way I can get you all your free marketing material. I give you access to Elite University. I can get you all the promo we have. I can get you everything that you have that you need to hit the ground running. Or you can keep watching us get this money. And you can watch us go 5 more years, and then we'd be a 10-year company, which makes us a legacy company now. And you can, and you know what I'm gonna do when I'm look back? I'm gonna say, you still chasing waterfalls? You still trying to figure it out? I'm gonna see you in my inbox. I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna see 3 or 4 or 5 things you done sent me already, and none of that stuff you in. And you're gonna still be talking about, Kwan, I got something new. You know how silly that looks? It just looks silly. At least when that happens with me, you know Kwan made money, all that stuff. So I'm not looking silly. It's like, well, yeah, Kwan is doing like 4 or 5 different opportunities at the same time, but he's successful in all 4 or 5 of those opportunities at the same time. All right, guys. So I hope this makes perfect sense. All right. And let me see. It says my older brother is on Nowsite under you. Would I go through your link or get with him? Get with your brother. If your brother is on my team, then get with him because we're still all one team. So get with your brother, get his link, and let's get it going. Okay. Yep. So look, I'm not a shady person. So anybody's on this live right now, hear me talk. We going through this. If you know somebody that's in Nowsite that's on my team, okay, already, go get with that person. Go get with their link and let's go. But if not, though, you want to join with me, you want to be with the winning, you want to be with me, then let's go. You already see. GetMoneyLikeABoss.com. We're going to run it up. All right. With that being said, I done heard y'all long enough, but I appreciate you rocking with me. You could have been anywhere on the planet, but you're here with me on a Saturday. So I appreciate you guys. Okay. And if you missed it, don't worry. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel for those that might have missed it, or if you want to share with somebody else. You know what I mean? I know we're going to drop a lot of gems. I appreciate you. I hope you've seen the big picture. I hope you're ready to jump aboard. If not, just keep watching us get this money because we ain't going nowhere. I might promote multiple companies, but Nowsite's still the top of the list. #1 company I'm a part of out of everything that I got going on, from crypto, Forex, signals, bots, any of that stuff. The #1 company that I'm a part of still is Nowsite. It got the most integrity, the most longevity. It got the best leadership, and I know that I can get a hold of anybody at any given time if I ever have an issue. I can call the owner personally. Okay. He's coming to my wedding. Okay. I can own everybody in the department of Nowsite personally, from the finance department all the way down to promotions and marketing and day-to-day operations. I got them all on speed dial. I can call them all if I ever have an issue or if I ever need something really, really taken care of and handled. And I don't take any of that for granted. Okay. And you shouldn't either, because when you join with my team, that lets you know that you join with somebody to get something done. Something ain't working out, I can call Justin. Something ain't working, you already contact support and they ain't got back with you in a timely manner, I can call Linda. You know what I'm saying? If I need to know what's going on, I think you get the point here. I think I get it. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for rocking with me. Look, we still at 20. That's a beautiful thing. And I will see you on the next broadcast. Peace and blessings to you.